guys, it's Moz here from Moz6510 Models. On the workbench today I have these two kits. It's a bit of a compare day because I've had a few questions asking whether the Spitfire MkVc in its standard boxing with this scheme is any different to the one that's in the starter set. Now, if you don't know the history of Airfix, when they've done starter kits in the past, they've been a 1970s tooled model, and all they've done is stuck a load of paints in and a brush and said this is a starter set, which I kind of see the point of, but it didn't really give confidence to somebody who's never done a model before, because sometimes these kits are very complicated and full of flash. You know, I remember being given a Triumph, I think it was the TR4A, and it was litter. It really was. It was an old tooling. There was loads of flash. There wasn't much in the box to explain about the paints. Even there was nothing in the box explaining that you needed to water down the paints and do like 2 or 3 coats. You ended up doing like one big coat, and it just looked a mess. And also, I didn't have the tools really to clean up the flash, and that was, you know, it was many years ago. But I do kind of get the impression that Airfix are now reinventing their own starter kits, and the way they've done it is they produce a kit and they simplify the kit to make it easier to build. They have done it with the Sherman Firefly. So this latest Sherman Firefly has been redesigned to make it easier. So it's more about the painting than actually building the actual model. So if you notice in this Firefly, I've done an unboxing on it already. So if you want to have a go look at it, you can. But inside, they've actually put the tracks as like as a molded piece of the kit, so you can see the tracks there in detail. They've simplified it so you don't have to worry about the rubber band tracks or having to do each link separately. They've basically molded it for you. It was a very simplified Sherman Firefly, and I like the premise. I think that's what they're doing. They're actually going back to basics. I think what I've heard is that when you've seen a starter kit previous to these from the year 2020 onwards, maybe even 2019, the older kits will now become gift sets. So they'll become the original tooling, the model, the pieces in there. You get all the paints, and the brushes that you need, and the glue, and they call that a gift set. And now they're bringing out a new range of starter sets which have been engineered and built from the ground up. I think it's a very, very wise move. Very, very wise. So, as I've been asked, I'm going to open both these boxes and let's see what you get inside the box. So obviously on this one here, I have done an unboxing of this kit before. You get the Spitfire Mk in a bag. You don't get any paints, you just get a decal sheet and you get these parts. So we'll open up the bag and then just quickly have a quick mooch at them and leave them out so we can see if there's any difference. There is a bag there with the clear plastic parts in, which we'll leave to one side. But we'll just have a quick nose at this, and you can see it's quite an in-depth kit. You've got a nice bit there with the cockpit. You've got a choice of the exhaust. There's different, you know, there's different ways to do it. There's a choice of wings. There's, you know, the fuselage is basically the same. You have a choice of props. So there's a couple of choices you can do with this kit. And that is the bog standard. And what I'll do is I'll leave it out so we can see. Whoops. I'll leave it in this box here so we can see and we can compare the difference in the boxes. So there's that one there. We'll put that one up there. And then we'll bring out this one. I've not opened this one yet, so I don't know what it's like inside. But we'll just give it a bit of a... Oh, look at that. It's been packed with the bag just sticking out slightly. I do feel that that sadly we're lacking when it comes to quality control with Airfix. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it just seems to be a bit half thing. So this one here, if we look inside, you can see already it looks like there's only one set of wings. So we're going to take this out, pull it through, pull this one out. So in this kit here, you get given there's only 3 sprues in this kit. So sorry, before we start, we get all the paints and the glue that you need. So you've got 4 paints there that you need, which is quite nice. You get this nice little brush for painting with, and don't get me wrong, I do like the Umbro Airfix brushes. I think they are pretty good. They could be a little bit thinner, but you know, less brush, you know, because it's a hairy stick, isn't it? A little less hair on these will be better, but there you go. It's by and by, and that's basically it. You're gonna get the look at that. So you get first a stand. Whoops, start again. You first get a stand, and it's really nice because it's like a silhouette, and on there you can see there's a pilot. There's the cockpit seat there. You get 1 prop, and you get there's the part that, you know, the stub there to attach the prop. And inside, it looks like it's a totally different build, to be honest. You're getting 2 pieces here, whereas on this one, you're getting, I'm just going to just check. It's very similar in design, that one, but the wings obviously the other way round. They look pretty much the same. If we look up close, the wings look pretty much the same. Yeah, they do. So the design of the wings are the same. The design of the underside looks the same to me as well. Okay, there you go. And you've got the tail bits in there. So this is 538 frame, and this is 00536 frame. So this one's classed as frame B, this one's classed as frame A. So there you go. So that's from the original, and this is the from the starter set. So yeah, it is basically some. You've got the exhaust and the underside of where the engine goes. That's all one piece now. The wheels look like very basic as well. So you've got them where you can have the wheels up. Oh, there you go. There's the gearing as the wheels down. You've got 2 wheels there. The back wheel is attached on this one. Let's just have a little look and see on the fuselage piece on this one. Here you go. So the fuselage piece on this one, the back wheel isn't attached, and neither is the rear fin, the flap on the back. It's all separate on the original MkVc boxing, and this one here is all. So I think in hindsight you can see there's totally, you know, they've used a lot of the parts or the design, but they've just shrunk it down. So really I'm just looking now on how many pieces. Let me just have a look on the side of the box. Does it tell you how many pieces are in this box? Yeah, so this one here has 26 pieces, and the original, which we call the original MkVc Spitfire that came out, has 73. So you've got 1/3 of the pieces in this one as you do. You have 1/3 of the pieces in this box as you would do in the this box here, the original release Spitfire MkVc. I think it's a great addition to the setup of starter kits, because I know that people, if they bought one of those old crappy starter sets, they probably got disheartened after doing it, if you see what I mean. But yeah, I think it's a good start for this Airfix to do this. And you know, just looking at the decals, obviously you're going to get this here, which is brilliant, which is a before you start sheet. It is fantastic. Basically, it's going through all the parts of it. It's saying here, stir the paint thoroughly. What I would also stress is that they should have also put down there, do 2 or 3 coats. Water the paint down, you know, 50-50, and do 3 coats, or at least put 1 coat on very watery to give the paint something to bite to, is like a primer or a pre-paint sort of solution to the kit. They could have put that on there, but they're just telling you here exactly what to do. Cut out each decal with scissors, or decal, and then you just shows you put them in warm water for 20 seconds, then you slide it off. So yeah, it is pretty good. You know, talking to you about using tweezers to hold in the small parts, using tape, and getting a clothes peg, giving you a list here of extra stuff that you might need to build the kit. It's fantastic, very good. And basically in the clear part here, you're going to have 1 canopy. That's it, just 1 canopy, and it's a bubble one, so you can, if you can get close there, it's a bubble canopy. Very nice. So yeah, this is it. This is the starter set. It's a, like I said, it's a watered down version, but just what you need. Let's have a quick look at the decals. There you go, that's the decal sheet there. Okay, you've basically got 10 decals to fit on there, just 10. So compared to the other one, which is the original, you've got these decals. You know, you've got it says, and the biggest number I can see there is 44, so you've got 44 decals there, and you pick which scheme you want to do. These are all the common ones, are very small, so they, you know, basically there are, you know, a lot more on this one, on this kit. I don't think it's worth going through the instructions. The instructions, as I said, it's basically only a few pages, this one. I think this is a fold out. Yeah, it's quite simply fusel, and it's showing you all the yellow lines where to put the glue. Glue there, do not glue on the end there. Do not glue these pieces in, but you can glue that piece in. You know, it's simplified. You know, one set of wings, and the cockpit seat goes bang in the middle there, between in between the wings there. All it does is showing you all the pieces going together nicely. So basically saying here then, pay exterior colours after this stage, and then you start putting in the wheels, whether you want the undercarriage up or undercarriage down. It's quite simple, click in, click out. None of this putting in the wheel and then putting a cover on. It's bog standard straight in. The wheel's already attached on the back anyway. And then you put your pilot in, canopy in, and then you can build your stand, and then tell you to paint it black. So that's really the instructions for the starter set version, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to really suggest to say, really. As I said, this one here, which is from the original kit, it's a proper booklet, and you've got so many different, you know, you've got gas, you've got tanks, you've got bulkheads to fit, cockpits, you know, there's all sorts there to put in. It's a very, very complex. There you go, and that's that one. So yeah, there's the story of the two Submarine Spitfire MkVc kits from Airfix, and I think it's a great idea. But if you like, put in the comments down below what your thoughts are of this kit, because I'm really impressed by how Airfix are, like, for themselves, reimagining the idea of starter sets, and I think it's going to play well for them. It's going to come good. Most definitely. It will bring more people into modelling. I'm assured of that, definitely. And I think this kit here will probably go to somebody that hasn't done a model before, and they can build it. Because I won't be building this one. I just haven't got the time at the moment. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe, then ring that bell to be notified on every new video. And to remember, to subscribe to this channel is completely free. Any questions, any comments, put them in the box below, and I do reply, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.